All right, gentlemen, pro rules are in effect, unified rules that is. I want a good, clean fight, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. You have any questions? You have any questions? Gentlemen, touch gloves, let's do this. Or not.
Jordan Bass. Final instructions. Sean Soriano and Thomas Webb.
Wait, might start, gentlemen. Wait, clear.
Watch how animated our referee gets here. Boom, there he goes. Soriano gets his hands off. Could make short work of Webb. Webb's got to try and get him down, put Soriano on his back, and he said if he gets there, he'll grind on him. Fakes early here from Soriano.
He really does understand feints and fakes very well.
Be careful, though, because Webb does throw some punches from awkward angles.
Webb can box. There's no doubt about it. Doesn't like that leg kick, though.
Soriano controlling center cage, gloves are up high. Webb faked the right hand, throws the left hook. Soriano saw it coming for days. Outside leg kick, nicely done from Soriano.
Yeah, beautiful job returning fire. Chopping those legs up while Webb's punching. We're telling Webb to be light on his front leg because that leg's getting chopped up. Got to be able to pick it up and check those kicks.
There it is again.
He got stuck with that.
Soriano letting the hands go, throws a knee, they clinch up, trip takedown. Soriano inside a half guard.
No problem getting that takedown. Locked him up, crunched him.
Here come the filleting elbows now from Soriano. Lands them all. Not where Webb wants to be.
Needs to get an underhook. Holding onto the head. That just helps Soriano control him. A lot of guys don't understand that. You grab a hold of their head, that just helps them hold you down. Got to get the underhook, scoot your hips. There's the underhook. There he goes.
Soriano closed as a heavy favorite with Nick Kalikas, minus 420. The comeback on Webb at plus 300. Drops the elbow again, Soriano. Still in the half guard here. Elbows off the left now, trying to slice the cheek.
Soriano doing a good job controlling. Soriano got that left foot inside the leg there, trying to get his right leg free. Wants to pass to cross sides, blocking the arm out also. See that right hand. Oh my.
How about this from Webb?
Really surprised Soriano let it go that far.
Webb
Look at that.
hustling.
Hey, Webb said he can wrestle.
And he's got Soriano where he wants him on his back. He's inside a half guard.
That was nice by Webb, man.
This is where Webb says he'll grind. Soriano looks for a way back to his feet and gets there.
Nice.
Unable to capitalize Webb, but it was a good sign from him.
Nice work by him.
Corner happy with Webb putting Soriano's back against the fence. Soriano spins him around.
That's all it takes is a little bit of footwork. Unless you want to be there, somebody should not be able to keep you against the cage. That's all it takes. Both of them doing it to each other. Man, he's spreading those legs, trying to keep him from getting taken down. Soriano got the hands locked, able to get it.
Soriano, half guard, 20 seconds remaining in the first round. Been a good round for Soriano with some bursts from Webb, showing that he can't be underestimated.
I need you to step away from that power leg. We walking right into it, man. I know you know better. I saw your face. Let's work that jab. Let's get some feints.
Good action between these guys in the first round. Soriano was hunting that leg, and then the right hand that knocks Webb off balance. Don't know how much it stunned him.
Are we good here, guys?
Soriano missing with those big bombs there. See how he's checking that arm. But Webb able to actually turn him with that. Nice job by Webb, and then he does a good job here. Underhook and dumping Soriano on his back. Good back and forth action between both of them.
Erwin Rivera, Robin van Roosmalen in the corner of Sean Soriano. Takes the first 10-9. How are you scoring it, folks? Let us know on Twitter. At Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich.
Wait for my start, wait for my start.
I want to see Van Roosmalen in MMA. Already had a fight not too long ago. Crushed the guy. I want to see him fight some more in MMA.
Amazing kickboxer. Shoots in early for a double. Stuffs a dough to Soriano.
Oh my goodness. Roll through, nice job, good balance. Nice scrambling between the two. Oh my. He just slipped right around behind him. Soriano trying to separate that grip. See him digging his elbow in there, trying to pry it out.
Soriano shoots in long on that double leg.
Didn't set it up, too far away. No need for that. Waste of energy, get yourself in trouble. And now Webb getting too high. See if he can get anything locked up here. He's working hard.
Webb trying to look for a submission here on Soriano. Soriano's going to pop out the back door.
Webb real high.
Soriano on his back now.
Webb performing very well in this fight against a very tough Sean Soriano.
Came in as a thorough underdog. Proving to be no slouch.
Mount, wow.
Webb gets the back of Soriano. If he can beat Soriano, it'd be a major upset.
A huge upset.
Nice strike off the left hand from Webb. Soriano trying to get top position, goes inside the guard of Webb.
Both guys have made some pretty critical errors here, giving up position to the other. Do all that work to get position, you don't want to give it up.
Side control now for Soriano. We approach the halfway point.
Going for another triangle here. Oh, nice job kicking him off. It's a great job. You make a guy posture up because he thinks the triangle's coming and you shove him back with your foot. That's textbook stuff there, misdirection. Very smart. They're trying to get him to go for that arm triangle, but he's got to get position with the legs a little better. Got to get that shin bone out of his way.
What's Webb looking to do there, Pat?
Well, there's so much scrambling going on. I think they're just trying to keep position right now, to be honest with you, Mike. Webb doing a better job, though, of scrambling and ended up seeking daylight better and ended up in better positions most of the time.
We had Soriano in the first. Is it Webb here in the second, Pat?
I believe so. Soriano's got to start fighting to win instead of not to lose. Webb climbing up here, going to go to mount. Soriano got the arm through the center.
Still full mount here for Webb. High mount for Webb, cracks the elbow to the jaw, takes Soriano's back.
Things happen mentally in fights. Pivotal moments that can crush a fighter. You gotta psychologically talk to your fighter and get him back in the game mentally. Webb just out hustling him right now.
Has the back of Soriano, 10 seconds to find something. They're gonna go into the third round. And it's gonna be 1 round apiece as we go there.
Webb is bouncing back to his corner. He feels good.
We turning up. Now we shifting in the fifth gear here. All right? Let's show them what we got in the tank. Let's show them what we got in the tank, Webb.
We do this all fucking day.
Hey, well, let's go out there and do it. Let's finish this fucking ball.
Keep holding my fucking hand.
Nah, he wants out.
In the scramble, let's get more punches.
Keep holding it the whole time.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I need you to work from top, okay?
Make him pay.
We're good here, guys. We're good here.
He's tired, bro. He's tired.
Stand up.
That's your round.
Stand up.
Hey, that's your round. Your fucking round. You ready, bro? You don't need to get why you, if you want taking him down, you take him down. But commit on that shit.
Sean's tired. Sean's bending over. Sucking wind right now. Webb fresh as a daisy.
And Soriano lost the second round, 10-9. It's 1 round apiece as we go into the third. Anybody's fight. And our co-main event of Legacy 52. Hands on hips for Soriano. And as you said, Pat, Webb looking fresh.
Oh, he's ready to rock and roll. Sean's gonna have to suck it up right now.
Webb's going for the big upset.
Big upset.
Tries to shoot in early. Wants Soriano on the canvas, on his back. Soriano's got to find a way to get his hands off. Not going to happen like this. And down he goes. Webb takes Soriano's back. He's almost there.
Webb said he grew up wrestling here in Louisiana. I said, well, Daniel Cormier wrestled in Louisiana growing up. Obviously, they can do something right.
Look at Webb as he is staring towards an upset. He's got him flattened out. Soriano could be in trouble. Webb laying in the fist. He's got a full mount on Soriano. This would be the biggest win of Webb's career. Soriano covering up, Webb unloading.
Wow.
Referee's right on top of it. Soriano's going to find a way out. Flattens him out again. Soriano nowhere to go. Webb having his way with him. There's nothing from Soriano.
Soriano's got to get moving. He's going to get stopped.
Referee may call it. Referee may call it. Nothing coming from Soriano. Ref moves in. Webb with the upset. Webb with the upset. What a victory. Smart fight from Webb. Round and pound, referee rides on top of the action. Soriano showing no fight back. And Webb gets the biggest win of his career. Devastating for Soriano. Looked so good in that opening round, especially at the start of the fight, and then Webb just came on strongly. So we'll go to Colin Cantrell and make this one all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Jordan Bass, calls a halt to the action at 1 minute 25 seconds in round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Thomas Webb!